There are people in your life right now quietly destroying you. And the most dangerous part, you call them friends. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire in history, and yet, his greatest battles were never on the battlefield. They were in the palace, with the people closest to him. Senators who smiled to his face, advisors who whispered behind his back, friends who celebrated his failures in secret. Marcus wrote about them in Meditations, not with an anger, with clarity. He understood something most people spend their entire lives learning too late. The wrong people don't destroy you all at once. They do it slowly, quietly, one conversation at a time, one doubt planted at a time, one piece of your energy drained at a time, until one day you wake up, exhausted, confused, smaller than you were, and you wonder what happened. The Stoics had a name for these people, and a clear strategy for dealing with them. The first person you must remove is the one who leaves you exhausted after every interaction. You know exactly who this is. You finish a conversation with them and feel like you ran a marathon. They complain constantly. They never solve anything. They bring every problem to you and leave every problem with you. Seneca warned about these people directly. He said, associate with people who are likely to improve you, not people who drain you, not people who need you to carry them, people who make you better simply by being around them. The energy drainer does the opposite. They are not evil, they are not your enemy, but they are using you, your time, your attention, your emotional bandwidth, resources you will never get back. Marcus Aurelius called this the economy of the soul. Every person you spend time with neither deposits into you or withdraws from you. The energy drainer always withdraws, and they never deposit. How to identify them? After every interaction, ask yourself one question. Do I feel energized or depleted? If the answer is always depleted, that is your answer. The Stoic response is not cruelty, it is distance, quiet, deliberate, permanent. The second person is more dangerous, because you almost never see them coming. The subtle saboteur doesn't attack you directly. They support you just enough to stay close. They compliment you while planting doubt. They celebrate you publicly, while undermining you privately. Robert Greene called this the most dangerous type of enemy, the one wearing the mask of a friend. Here's how they operate. You share an idea with them. They say, "That's great, but have you thought about how hard that will be?" You achieve something. They say, "Well done, I just hope you can keep it up." You make progress. They remind you of every time you failed before. Every response is designed to shrink you, to keep you exactly where you are, because your growth threatens them. Your success exposes their stagnation, and they cannot allow that. Epictetus said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." The subtle saboteur needs you to stay stuck, because your movement reminds them of their own. How to identify them? Notice how you feel about your own ideas after talking to them. If you always leave less confident than when you arrived, that is not a supporter. That is a saboteur. Remove them, not with drama, not with confrontation, not with explanation. Simply stop sharing, stop trusting, stop including. The Stoic removes without announcing the removal. The third person is the most deceptive of all, because they genuinely care about you. The comfort keeper is not malicious. They love you. They want you safe. They want you comfortable. They want you exactly as you are forever. And that is the problem. Every time you try to grow, they pull you back. Every time you take a risk, they list the reasons it could fail. Every time you attempt something great, they remind you of everything you have to lose. not because they want you to fail, because they are afraid of losing you. Your growth means change. Change means uncertainty, and the Comfort Keeper cannot tolerate uncertainty. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change." The Comfort Keeper cannot show you that. They can only show you fear, and fear is not wisdom. Fear is just fear. How to identify them? Ask yourself, does this person push me toward my potential, or do they pull me back toward comfort? The people who truly love you want you to become everything you are capable of becoming, even if it scares them, even if it changes things between you. The Comfort Keeper loves the version of you that needs them, not the version of you that doesn't. Now you know the three people: the energy drainer, the subtle saboteur, the Comfort Keeper. Here is exactly what the Stoics would tell you to do. Step 1. Audit your circle. Write down the 5 people you spend the most time with. Next to each name, write one word: energized or depleted, growing or shrinking, pushed or pulled. The pattern will be immediately clear. Step 2. Create distance without drama. The Stoic never makes a scene. No confrontation, no explanation, no announcement. Simply redirect your time and energy. Become less available. Respond less quickly. Invest elsewhere. Most people will never even notice. The ones who do notice and complain just confirmed exactly why you were right to create distance. Step 3. Fill the space deliberately. Nature abhors a vacuum. When you remove the wrong people, you must replace them with the right ones. Seek people who challenge you, who tell you the truth, who celebrate your growth without feeling threatened by it. Seneca said, "Show me who you spend time with, and I will show you who you will become. Choose accordingly." Most people never remove these 3 people, not because they don't see the damage, but because removal feels cruel. It feels like betrayal. It feels like abandonment. So they stay, and they pay. They pay in potential never reached, in ideas never pursued, in versions of themselves never becoming. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." The same applies here. Waste no more time debating whether to remove people who diminish you. Remove them, not because they are bad people, but because you are committed to becoming the best version of yourself. And that commitment is non-negotiable. The most successful people in history were not the most talented. They were the most selective. Selective about their time. Selective about their energy. Selective about who they allowed into their lives. Your circle is not just company. It is your future. Choose it like your life depends on it. Because it does. Here is the truth the Stoics lived by. You are the average of the people closest to you. Not in theory, in reality. Their beliefs become your beliefs. Their limits become your limits. Their ceiling becomes your ceiling. Unless you choose differently, the energy drainer will drain you until you have nothing left to give. The subtle saboteur will shrink you until you forget how big you were meant to be. The Comfort Keeper will hold you until comfort becomes your prison. Or you can choose the hardest and most important thing that the Stoics chose every single day: to protect your energy, to guard your circle, to build your life with people who make you more, not less. You cannot become who you are meant to be, surrounded by people committed to who you were. Choose your circle, or your circle will choose your future. If this made you think, get my 30 Days of Stoic Wisdom Guide. Timeless lessons for protecting your energy and building your strongest life. Link in the description. Follow for more philosophy and timeless wisdom.